All right, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I think the general consensus is that everybody here is super excited tonight because this is the Village Green Puzzle Mystery Quilt Big Finish. And first thing I wanted to do is thank two people. Number one, Shannon, thank you so much for organizing all of this for all of us, bringing us all together to sew, because I don't know about everybody else, but it's kept me on track. I don't think I've ever finished a quilt top when the Puzzle Mystery Quilt finished before. So it's kept me accountable. And also thank you so much for jumping in last week when I had some family issues going on, and then I was also sick on top of it, and switching over to your channel. I really, really appreciate that. And I know everybody else did too. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Anything for you,
And
you know
then
that.
I wanted to also thank all the ladies here and everybody who's come to sew with me and Shannon in our group. It's been so much fun to have you sewing along. And like I said, it's really kept me on track. I don't know about for you guys, but I've never finished a puzzle mystery quilt on time ever. And I've got one done. I've got my small on the wall behind me, which is the peony, and I'm going to be working on my large tulip today. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you ladies. Yay. All right, Shannon. So do you want to talk about colorways and
Yes, well, I do want to thank everybody for, without you all jumping on board this crazy little thing that I read on the bottom of a card, it would have been just me and Stephanie hanging out. Not that that's bad, but it was super a lot of fun to have so many people be a part of it. So
absolutely,
it's awesome. And we're carrying it on with Carnival, and we'll be doing it for Tree of Life. So it's become a really important part of my month, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I love spending the time with you guys. So I'm actually working on Daffodil. My clue 10 hasn't shown up yet. It says it'll be here on Monday. So I'm going to try to work the bits I can without having the centerpiece. We'll see what I can get done. I haven't looked at it yet, so kind of winging it. But yeah, so it's the Goldilocks one is the Daffodil one, and it's a small.
Great.
Hi, I'm Shelley Clark, and I'm from Kennewick, and I'm working on a large tulip, which is the black and white one, with extra borders. And we were talking earlier about what I'm going to do with my Oops kit. I might make some cornerstones and try to make it even a little bit bigger than that. But yeah, it's been fun to sew with everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Next.
I can go, Carrie. I am working on the large bluebell, and I already did my small Sweet William. And I would agree that the group accountability has been awesome and fun. So
awesome. Thank you, Carrie.
You want me to go next?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Philippa. I'm from Brisbane, Australia, and this is my first puzzle mystery quilt, and I've had an absolute ball. It's been wonderful. I'm doing the small bluebell. And for me, it's been obviously I have actually finished my clue because I received it. So I've actually put the quilt all together. And for me, it's been wonderful because I've gotten to know so many fabulous people from North America. And yeah, it's been really good. Thank you, ladies, very much.
Oh, thank you for being here. I know with the time zones, it's difficult, and because you're all the way around the world. So we really appreciate you being here.
It's been lovely.
I'll show mine. I have the cornflower colorway, and I'm from just outside of Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, and also my first puzzle mystery quilt. And I am very much being entertained by how the different fabric choices. It's the same pattern for the small, but the different fabrics make them look so different. So it definitely got me hooked.
Awesome. So you're doing the next one? Are you gonna do the Tree of Life?
I don't know yet, mostly because I probably need some of the colors to sell out first, so that I know it's going to be left for me because there's too many to pick from.
Yeah.
There are. And last but not least, Shelley Stewart.
Hi, I'm Shelley. I'm from Southwest Florida and I'm doing the peony. Yes. And I have very much enjoyed this sewing group. It's been a lot of fun and I don't know that I would have finished it either had I not, you guys kept me accountable for what I needed to get done and stuff. So I'm anxiously, I need to get it done. I'm excited, especially when I see Stephanie's behind her. That is so pretty.
It's pretty. I
Yeah.
love it. And it's the soft colors that you like. So, yeah. Well, thank you all for being here again. So, guess we'll get started sewing. I am going to be on the hunt for a clue. I'm missing one of my large clues.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm sure it's somewhere in this mess.
You're pushing me. Yeah, you're pushing me.
All right, let me look in the chat and see if there's any questions. Hello, everybody that's here in the chat. Good to see you all. There's a few other people saying theirs didn't show up yet either, Shannon, so you're not alone.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Kind
gonna
of a
guess.
bummer, but
Yeah, that's too bad. Russ said Deco Glow is definitely speaking to him for Tree of Life. Anybody that has looked at the Tree of Life ones, have you got, and are you thinking of a colorway, or is it like Karen where there's too many so you can't pick yet? Or
I was going to ask everybody that too. I'm very curious what people are looking at.
yeah.
I know when they add whatever extra ones they're going to end up adding, I know it's going to throw a kink and everything. I think I have the 2 picked out that I want, but I know
Yeah.
I'll have to rethink my entire life when they do that.
Me too. I think so too, because when they did Carnival and then they threw Petting Zoo in there,
yeah,
changed everything for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carrie, were you saying something?
I hadn't read that, but I just read what she was saying, that they anticipate a couple more colorways.
A couple more colorways. Yeah.
Sorry, Karen, it's going to make it even worse.
Yeah, I think I just looked a day or two ago and I didn't see them yet.
I did small for this one, and it's Northcott, so that's easy for me to get here. So I got my own kind of backing and borders, and we'll see what I end up doing. I'm not quite sure yet. And then I might use the fabric they gave for the binding as a border because I'm going to need more. And then the Carnival one, I did small, or I'm doing small, but I added borders right with it. So it might be large time. I'm not sure. I want to change that.
my husband liked the one that was the bright citrus colors, but I think I'm leaning towards the 2 that are sort of pastel.
Oh, okay.
The Marrakesh warm is absolutely calling me.
I have my eye on both of the Marrakesh.
Yeah.
I love both the cool and the warm.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
Yeah.
And the black, the one with the black, what is it? I'm just looking now. It's called June by Laura Moya of Figo Fabrics.
Uh-huh.
It's got a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little different. I don't know. There's so many, so many.
That Marrakesh
And
warm.
now that I've seen them all come together, it's like I don't think what I would usually go for. It turns out so different when they're all together. It's like I need to. I don't know.
Yeah.
So many to choose from.
Let's see what everybody else is saying.
Even the red one. The red one. Oh, that's the. How do you pronounce that, Shannon? Shannon? Marrakesh?
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
So
Yeah, the Marrakesh. I love it. The one looks like my colors of the Marrakesh, and the other one looks like fall. So I love them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Horizon,
Correct.
Horizon and Buttermere are the two that I'm kind of looking at.
Oh, I liked Buttermere too. Yeah. Yes, I love that. Yep.
Oh, that Buttermere is really pretty. Where's Horizon? Oh, I like that too. I love the patterns on the fabric for Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Those like flowery, almost look like wildflowers. They're pretty.
Oh,
They're fiendish.
I think I was looking at Horizon or Bliss, but that Marrakesh Warm, now that I look at it, now that you talked about it,
yeah.
Katie Kraft said she was thinking of the Marrakesh Warm because she likes fall.
Mhm.
Kay, the purple walls here. Hi, Kay. She said she loves the Marrakesh Warm and Bliss. I like the Bliss one too. That's pretty.
I just finished a fall quilt, so I'm not into the fall mode right now.
Gotcha. Mary said, howdy, I saw my Christmas box has shipped. Yes, if you ordered a Christmas package for me, they are all out.
That also said it should be here on Monday, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a busy Monday.
Like Christmas.
When
for
I
you
got
on
them
Monday.
shipped, I was like, oh, everybody will get them on Saturday. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's a holiday. They won't.
Mine's already in Los Angeles.
Is it really?
Wow.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
And
good to
they're
know that
pretty
they're
good.
moving them fast.
Yeah. Well, I think it made one stop and then boom, it was there. But
Oh,
of course,
nice.
it's not in the shipping company yet. But they're really quick. They literally, if I'm on the ball and it arrives, then it just takes, as soon as I hit the button for them to ship it, it goes.
Yeah, nice. Hi,
So
Tracy Strobel. She said, if we did this year's, can we get to order a day early? I thought I heard that. So if you did Village Green, which is the one that's finishing up now, you get to order Tree of Life a day early. But if you did Carnival, you don't. So it's like the one that's finishing, if you finish that one, or if you did that one, then you get to order the next one early. Now, if you did Carnival, but you didn't do Village Green, the one that comes after Tree of Life, whatever that will be, is the one that you'll get to do early. So it's like every other.
Now, I don't think, and it could just be I just don't remember, but I
Mhm.
don't think I've ever seen any colorway, even the Tula, the really popular, sell out for the folks that get the day early. But you do have to be up. You have to be on at 8 a.m. Central. Like you've got to be on top of it.
If you don't get the day early, you mean?
Yeah, if you don't get the day.
Yeah. No, we had the day early, right, last time.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
I got the petting zoo and it was still available the next day. I looked, but it did sell out within the first like half hour. So
Yep.
yeah, you have to be there right when it goes.
That's
If
not a
you
sleep
don't-
in day.
Yeah, if you
No.
don't have the day early. So
5 a.m. here.
yeah, that's early. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Although Shelly, you'll get the early this time. So
Yeah,
day-
I did last time too, but I still got up at 5 a.m.
oh goodness. Del Marie said she's going to get the Marrakesh Cool at least. I love that one, Del Marie. You know, that's my colors, girl. I want that one. Unless
are you going
something
to get
else.
one or two?
What's that?
Are you going to get one or two?
I don't know. I really like both Marrakesh and of course the cool one is definitely my colors. So I'm leaning towards that one, but I really love that autumn. But here's the thing. They said there's still 2 to 4 more colorways to release. That could
Yeah.
change things.
Yeah.
They did say no Tula.
No, I don't dislike Tula, but I'm not a huge Tula fan like other people. But the petting zoo one spoke to me because it had the purples and the greens, and I really loved that. There's actually never been a Tula before that they had that I was like, oh, I want that. So, but I want to see what else they're gonna have. Let's see. Tracy said, oh, that makes sense. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm doing fortune teller in Carnival. Awesome. Hey, Laura Lynn, good to see you. Laura Lynn from Mom and Pop Quilt Shops in the chat.
Hey there.
Greenland Quilter said I did a Tula one for Cosmos. Awesome. Janet Johnson is here from Western Australia. She said it's 6:15 a.m. and she's listening and having her coffee. Y'all are very dedicated.
Yeah.
Okay, what did I do with my instructions? There they are. Okay, did you guys who got the final clue? I know Shannon, you didn't get yours yet. Get these little like Italian candies in your package.
Yeah,
Did you guys taste those?
I did.
They're good, aren't they?
I got them in one of my clues earlier on, so yeah. They were very tasty.
Yeah.
My kids
All right,
just love
rub it
those.
in.
We used to have to search for them every Christmas.
Oh yeah, you've had them before?
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
came in a little tin. It was just like it was like a stocking stuffer for us.
Oh,
But
okay.
they loved those little candies. I can't remember where we got them. Someplace like Trader Joe's or something.
Oh, okay. What candy? They look like, well, I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. Hold on, let me.
They look like this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll hold some up like that. Little, they look like Christmas because they're all shiny and pretty.
Mhm.
Shelly, you got extra borders for the tulip, right?
I did.
Did you get your borders in your package?
Did I do what?
Did you get your border pieces, your extra ones in your package?
I did. And it's actually, it says border kit.
Okay.
I haven't opened it.
I will have to reach out to them then because I did not get mine.
Yeah, my kit came this time because I'm still getting monthly ones. It came in a bigger package, and it had this piece plus the one that was the finishing kit for clue.
Okay. They probably just forgot. That's okay. I'll just email them. I just have the regular. I don't have the extra border.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to do what you did, make it bigger so I can put it on my bed. Although I don't have a king size, so you have more struggle than I do.
So Stephanie, is that for the large? So if you do a normal one plus the borders, you think that'll fit on your bed?
I think
like on a
so.
queen?
Yeah, if I do the extra borders, because I think it finishes at like,
It says 58 by 70.
if you do the large.
Oh, the large. Sorry, no. I'm
Yeah,
on
no, that's okay. I think it's 88 by 88 or something. So it'll be pretty close to fit on the bed.
That sounds
Oh,
right.
that'd be great. Because the carnival, I'm doing a large, and I'm hoping that'll go on my bed. But
Yeah.
the village green, I did the extra borders.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite big enough to go on a single. It's more definitely a lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got both extra borders. Or the extra borders.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the fabrics on that.
It's so beautiful. Except that I found that this fabric, I think we talked about it before, but it's frayed. Like the back of it is like one hot mess.
Yeah.
with all the fraying, it's like, oh, I need to get that sandwiched really quick before it frays away.
Yeah, yeah.
I took a picture of it finished, but I didn't want to post it until after this morning. So I might do that now.
Katie, they were in with clue 10, the candies. It might have been because yours were going to Greenland. I don't know if there's a restriction with sending food. Maybe they didn't send it overseas to you because maybe they were worried about that.
Could be.
I didn't get any candies, but I get the the whole lot set together.
Yeah.
So I miss out on all the extra treats you guys get.
Oh, did you all hear? Did they decide what they were going to do about all of us that are ordering, like with Carnival? Everybody was getting it ahead of time. Not everybody, but a lot of folks were getting it ahead of time.
Mhm.
And then everybody's realizing, oh, we're not getting those monthly cards. Now, I haven't done a single thing with those monthly cards the entire time ever since I've started doing this, so it does not affect me.
I heard that I was watching on the group them talking about it back and forth, and they had all these kind of different solutions because you can go on their website if you really, really want them and download them.
Oh.
But people are like, but I want the physical card. Well, I'm with you, Shannon. Like, I have so many projects going on. I chuck those cards. Sorry.
I use them to fold FPP papers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have time to do other additional projects. So I've been tossing them for the old ones. And of course, this one we didn't get them because I bought Carnival all ahead of time, right?
Yep.
So they said that they were going to release, and I don't know if they did in the next few days, a solution to that. I don't know if they're going to offer the whole pack or I don't know what they're going to do, but yeah. Maybe they'll send it like I don't know, because if people want them on a monthly basis, I guess they couldn't hold them all and send them to the last. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't even think I got one of them. No.
Let's see. What are the cards for, said Tracy? They're just like an additional little, you can use your scraps or whatever you have at home and make like a block of the month kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never do them. They're mostly all traditional blocks, so it's not like it's something you can't find somewhere else.
Yep.
And I kind of, to be honest, feel bad that they're wasting the paper on me because I chuck them.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with the fact that I didn't get them. I'm not, if they have a thing that says, oh, get them here or something, I'm not going to get them. So.
No, it just seems like there's been controversy in the world.
I was like, wow, that's a lot of upset people over a card, but I get it. It's something they were used to and now it's not there. So they're, but yeah, I guess just because it's not my thing, I'm not really like upset about it, but.
I think I prefer the candies.
Yeah.
You got your priorities right, Philippa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really bummed about the candies.
Oh, Tamala said, I emailed Cotton Cuts. They will send you a link for the cards. Okay, so that's not really any different than going on their website and downloading them then. So
yeah.
Greenlight Coulter said I have a huge stack of those cards now. Exactly. But have you used them? I mean, that's my point. Like I could have kept them all, but then I'd have this whole stack of things that I'm not going to use. So
just be another thing that I wasn't going to do.
Exactly. And lately I've been going through my sewing space and going, I have way too many just things that I never, so I'm starting to weed out. And that would be another thing that I would just have to do something with. Oh, Laura Lynn said she noticed that you use them for a straight edge for your FPP.
Yeah. They are going to use, but that's like, 1 out of every 4.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Jackie said that I think she's talking about her granddaughters use the coloring grid on the back. They like to color them.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Well, they used to give out a prize for that, I think.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's sweet.
If you submitted your colored up one, whatever, I don't know.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I think I posted one once, and then I didn't bother with it after that.
Yeah. Again, I don't need any more things, so if I won a prize, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
Be like, just donate it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Jackie, I'm excited. A2 block is done.
I have a funny assembly story for you guys.
Okay.
In both when I put the small together, I always send Kay a picture and I'll be like, Kay, the purple wall. And I always send her a picture and I'm like, oh, here's where I'm at with this one. And usually when I take a picture, right, then you look at it and that's when you see your mistakes. So I promptly like hadn't sewn those together, rearranged it really quick and sent her the second picture. She's like, oh, I was going to tell you that. So then when I got to this large bluebell and started putting the center block together, I actually had it all sewn together and sent her a picture. And then immediately I was like, don't say anything, Walter. I know there's a mistake. I'm fixing it right now.
I love it. Don't say anything, Walter. Oh gosh. Gotta love Walter. Oh gosh.
Gotta say, if there's going to be a quilt police, I'm okay with it being him.
Yep.
She's my Walter, so
Yeah. Laura Lynn said they're a great way to do a combo quilt with all the different blocks. That's true. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very true. I just don't use them just because it doesn't mean you guys shouldn't or can't. I have so many other projects going on.
Yeah, there's only so much so much you can do.
Yeah, so much space.
So much time.
Yeah.
Though, Stephanie, I don't know if you saw this, but I did get the third quilt builder block deck.
I saw that.
And was like, 3-color quilt challenge.
I know. I saw your little short there. I thought that was cute.
But that's a next year thought.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Thing, because we already have the New York Beauty coming up, and we have our other secret thing coming up in January. We got lots of stuff coming up.
Yep. We
We're
are busy,
There's
busy
a
bunch.
secret thing. There's a secret thing.
There's a secret
Secret
thing.
thing.
Plus the retreat. We've got the retreat in January.
No, past the retreat. Yeah.
Oh, the
Past
virtual
the-
retreat. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So I had to take. I'm actually on holidays, and then I meant to start that day because, of course, I can't do an all-nighter for
Yeah.
the retreat and then go to work the next day. So I've taken an extra day so I can sleep. But there's a secret thing after that.
Yes.
Indeed, there is.
Well, you too.
You won't have to stay up all night.
No.
You won't have to stay up all night.
Well, that's exciting.
All will be revealed in time.
I know, it's so difficult not to share it. I want to be like, this is it. This is what we're doing.
No, don't share. I
Well,
love
something to-
surprises.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Something to look forward to, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, the so-longs have been so much fun. And I feel sad that this one is over.
January is
sad.
my birthday month, and people tend to kind of get sort of holidayed out. And by February, they go, "Oh, we forgot your birthday."
Oh, no.
So it's nice to have surprises coming in January. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Well, I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying because mine's right before Christmas and people forget about it. So that just means I'm not aging, right?
There you go. If
Wouldn't
nobody
that be
says
nice?
happy birthday,
If
you
it were
haven't
only
had-
that easy. This last week, I've had, I don't know, 3 doctor appointments, and like one keeps leading to the next one, to the next, and I feel perfectly fine, but something shows up on something that I'd end up having to have another test done. It's like,
Uh-huh.
this is ridiculous.
Ugh.
Oh.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't need it.
So when is your birthday in January, Shelley?
Mine's the 20th.
Okay.
I used to tell people my birthday's the same day as God, George Burns. But a lot of people don't remember that movie, so,
Yeah.
or George Burns.
Hi Nadine, good to see you. And Catherine wants to know if we can talk about the New York Beauty a little bit and the timing, Shannon.
Yeah. Where did I put the book? It's going up with me tonight to get to have the blocks copied because I'm trying to be ahead of the game.
Yes. Yeah, and you and I need to chat about which blocks we're doing when, but
Yes. So this is the book, Dazzling New York Beauty Sampler. And you have time to, if you go to Amazon, not an affiliate link, we're not like in cahoots with Amazon in any way about on this guy. But they are available if you wanted to join. And we're doing 16 blocks. We both picked 8 that we liked the most. There was some overlapping, but we figured it out to the 16 blocks. And it will be kicking off December, the first Tuesday of December, which I feel like is the 4th or the 5th, but I might be wrong because I've been really crap with days for the past couple months.
Right.
The 5th. And it will be the first will be on my channel, and then the 2 Tuesdays for then. So kind of like the 2-color quilt challenge, we're keeping that cadence. Oh gosh, that was such a business jargon term. I'm so sorry. We'll circle back to that.
Now that's a business term.
Yuck. But we're gonna keep the same flow as we had with the 2-color quilt challenge.
Yeah.
So the odd months after December, the odd months will be on my channel, the even months will be on Stephanie's, but they will be the 1st and 3rd Tuesday of each month, and we will be working on a different block each Tuesday, each get together.
Yeah.
The book has 54 blocks in them to do. So if one week or a couple of weeks you don't like what we've chosen, feel free to put it. These are going to look amazing no matter what blocks you choose. There are a couple that are specific to the inner medallion of the quilt as it's built that may not work for what we're doing as a smaller wall hanging. But there are plenty of ones to pick and choose from if you don't happen to vibe with one of the ones we've picked. So yeah, that's the New York Beauty, unless I've forgotten anything.
How big will the blocks be? If we're doing 16, how big will each block be?
It is 40 by 40.
They're 10 inches each, right? Because we're
Yep.
building it where it would be 40 by 40. Yeah.
Okay, 10 by 10 each block.
Yeah.
And we're doing 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fabulous.
4 and 4 by 4. So yes.
Yeah. So if you guys wanted to, you can go ahead and make a whole quilt. We're just going to do the wall hanging version.
Yeah.
We figured it would take way too long to make a whole quilt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by that time, we'll probably be bored of it, or the viewers might be bored of it. So,
but it is a cute story to read about how she came up with this. It was a wedding gift, and it took her forever to get it together. It ended up being an anniversary gift. So I think we're going the right way by making it just a wall hanging.
Yeah.
So 2 blocks per month, and there's 16. So it's an 8-month project. Is that right? Did I work that out right in my head? 2 blocks
Don't make
per
me
month.
do math live on camera.
I was like, yeah, sure.
2, 4,
Okay, let's go with that.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yes, it's 8 months. Look at you. And then we'll do like what we did for the 2-color quilt challenge in a couple of Tuesdays where we'll have the final show off. We'll do that too. So we still want to see what everybody, because it's going to be all different fabrics and everything. And the New York Beauties are a riot of color. So I'm very excited about having gone from 2 colors to insanity.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you think you'll do a parade once a month then, like the 2-color?
Yeah.
Yes, if you guys want to send them in, but maybe I'm not sure. We'll have to figure out when to do that
How-
so we don't take away from sewing time.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my thought. Like maybe we
Yeah.
release a video
That might be
each
better.
month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do
So-
a Facebook group.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's another thing to watch.
Another thing to maintain for one of
Another
us. Yeah,
thing to
that's
parent.
a lot.
Oh yeah, I guess it
We'll-
does.
we'll
take- I was
figure it
just
out.
thinking
Shannon
you'd
and I
post
will
them
come
yourself
out.
and you can look at them.
Yeah, Shannon and I will figure it out and come up with some thought.
And putting the PowerPoint together for it is not a problem. It's these are going to be, because they're FPP, there might be a lot of questions during the couple of hours that we're together.
Right.
Trying to start with a parade of last 2 weeks ago's block might just take too much. So it may just be each month put together a PowerPoint, record that, and then put it up on both of our pages.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that might work.
My plan is to use my scraps that didn't go into the vortex. So
Oh,
the rest
nice.
of them are in a big
Neat.
bag that are the ones that I matched up with the color for Kona. And I have this big bag of them and I'm just going to use them randomly in that.
Oh, I love that.
Nice.
I ordered some from T Quilts. Anybody knows T Quilts? I
Yep.
ordered
Ooh.
African prints from her. So
Ooh,
That's
those
gonna
will
be
be
nice.
pretty.
very excited about that.
Yeah, mine will all be solids.
Nice.
That'll be neat though, because the wide color. Oh my gosh.
Let me go get my bag. I'll show you.
Let's see. Jackie said I bought the book, but put it away for safekeeping, and now I don't know where it is.
Oh, I so
Oh, that's
feel that.
Hi, Ingrid. Mom and Pop, Laura Lynn said they will all be so unique. Yes, that's what I'm so excited for. I can't wait to see all the different
So
things.
that's my bag.
Like, it's gonna be pretty.
That's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
And then each one of them is just, a little baggie of colors.
Nice.
So cool.
Philippa, are you in Aussie? That's a question from Janet to Philippa.
Yes, I'm in Brisbane.
Uh-huh.
So Janet's on the West Coast, I think. And
Yeah.
is this Janet Johnson? Yeah.
Yeah, she's on
So
the West
she's
Coast.
on
Yeah.
she's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast.
Yep. Catherine wants to know, is it by Zoom? The New York Beauty. No.
Oh, so yeah, it'll be it'll be like the two color quit. It'll be Stephanie and I on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hadn't thought about the Zoom thing.
No, I think it'll be easier if it's just the two of us, and that way
Yeah.
Shannon and I can both have a camera down at the project and at our face. And if we start adding more people in, that gets harder and harder. That
Yeah.
way you guys at home, especially newer people to FPP, we can show you really what we're doing. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Happy Veterans Day, Ingrid. Oh, Katie's working with African Prince right now. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and
I have a
Catherine wants her
little bit-
son to go.
Sorry. What?
I was looking at Catherine's comment. Wants her son to drive her down to or up to Catherine. I don't know where you're at. Down to or up to New York City to shop for African fabrics too.
Oh, that would be fun. I would love to go on that trip. Um, Laura Lynn said details are going to be the key to success on that project. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, with the New York Beauty. Yep.
What do you mean by that? The details will be really important.
I think talking about, because a lot of folks might be using directional fabrics, talking about how to line directional fabrics up for an FPP project if you've never done it before. How to you make sure, because a lot of them have multiple seams coming together, so multiple areas where different fabrics will be coming to join and meet. Talking about how to make those not as bulky, different ways to kind of contain that. There's a myriad of ways that sewing
Okay.
because they also have arcs, you know,
Yep.
they'll have rounded pieces, so there's a ton of ways that can go wonky. Talking about how to work with those curves. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of new tricks if you've never done something like that before. I think it's gonna be a lot of
So
fun.
for a beginner, sorry to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
So for a beginner, maybe a plain or a batik with no specific, so it's
Yeah.
you can use both sides and you don't have
Yep.
to stress on that kind of thing
Yep.
and concentrate more on what you're at the pattern.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, it's very frightening just looking at it.
Oh,
but you're only working one section at a
One block
time,
at a time.
so you're just working one, maybe like one arc with a couple of different shapes. There's a lot of triangles happening, so
Yeah.
and you can just cut out rectangles of fabric that cover your triangle, and you don't have to try to cut the fabric to the shape you're creating, because that's where you can get frustrated if you didn't line it up just right. It's not flipping over all the way. But if you just overcut a good rectangle, then you're going to be good and covered. But we'll talk about that more, like as we're showing. My goal is to have fabrics pre-cut for this, for those conversations as we're doing them.
Yeah, cool. Imagine you'll have lots of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun.
that'll be okay.
Yeah.
We have the most legit instructor to help us.
That's true. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to stretch our sewing skills. It's going to stretch our teaching skills. I'm excited.
Yep. And Laura Lynn said, one step at a time. That's right. We're going to go slow and.
Yep.
Yep.
I would say after ordering Hootie Patootie, I went back and watched Shannon's video about organization. Wow, that's really I felt so much more at ease because you explain every step, and I feel that it was a great video, and I would suggest anybody go back and watch that video. It was so good to watch.
Yeah.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah. So I think, and the other thing I was going to say, I think somebody put a post in the group, a new person that was following Stephanie on the motor blocks, and she was commenting about how, as a first timer, listening to Stephanie, she helped her a lot. And I know everybody else appreciates you guys, but your videos that you do, I would tell anybody who's first time anything to go back and watch your videos, because you help so much new people. You explain it so well, you make it feel that you can do it, and it's very precise and exact, and you've helped me. And I noticed that lady that made that post the other day, she said the same thing at the motor blocks. Is that what it's called you're doing, Stephanie?
The
Motor heads?
modern building blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following, I'm not doing it, but I've been following it, and your explanation of everything is just so precise and exact, and you make the person, a newbie, feel quite at ease.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's my goal. I want everybody to be able to do it, because I feel like as long as you have the right instructions that you can do anything.
Yeah. And I think because I'm not a newbie, I've been doing it for a while, but since I've been following you, I've learned so much more and I've become more exact with my sewing and my block. So even an old person can learn as well.
Oh, thanks. So solids or prints would be better, said Jackie. And Laura Lynn answered and says, as long as it's not directional. And I completely agree, especially with the New York Beauties, because like Shannon was saying, we're going to be doing curves. So it's not just the up and down, left and right, and diagonal you have to think of. You have to think of a curve too. So if you don't have to worry about any of that, if you're OCD like me and directionals bother you, if they're the wrong way, then yeah, I would do anything not directional.
Small tosses will work, but even like really bold, big patterns like capes, you know, the big things, the different ways you're going to cut that up, it's going to look so different across the entirety of that block. That's going to look cool, even though it's a larger print. And you're not going to see that it's a chrysanthemum, but the color play across that he does will look amazing. But that doesn't matter which direction it's going.
Yeah, no. There aren't too many cave prints that are directional. Most of his are pretty like in my what I would call chaos in my brain. My brain looks at him and sees chaos. But like you said, the color play will be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely not do anything with print on it. No stripes where you would, if you're OCD, if you're like me, where I would want the stripes to meet like at a
in doing the Moto Blockheads 5 right now, there's a lot of people out there that I can tell you that don't care about directional because they've been posting their pictures in the Moto Blockheads 5 group, and I love them. I love seeing them, and I love that people are that carefree and it doesn't bother them. But it bothers me for myself, and so I would never do that. But if you're a person who doesn't bother you, go for it, you know. But if it does, and you're like me, don't do anything directional or like Shannon said with stripes or there is no, you'll drive yourself mad trying to get them all the right way.
And that I want everybody to have a good time, and I don't want your frustration level to supersede having the good time part.
Jackie said Lori Holt with some basic solids. That would be nice because most of Lori Holt's are just tosses. So and most of her prints are smaller on the smaller side. So I think actually Lori Holt would work really well.
And her colors across her lines all work well together. So you could pull from a bunch.
I'm trying to think based on the last line of hers, I don't really think she does too many directionals. So I think hers would definitely work.
I know she has some plaids, and I think you could probably get away with plaids okay. Just if you're not, try. I don't think for a plaid I would try to match up the lines like I was trying to when I was building kilts.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Laura Lynn said, if Noah can build an ark without instructions, we've got a chance. That's right.
There you go. Wise words. Hello, doggy. Oh. I made a mistake. I said hi to one dog, and now they're both up looking at me.
They're like, "Ooh, is mom gonna give us a snack? She's talking to us."
It was not an invitation, you goofballs.
Oh, Catherine said it's about 4 hours to New York City for her. Very cool. Not bad.
About what it is for me from here. Road trip.
Right? I can take a quick plane. That's a fast plane ride for me.
I feel like I'm putting this together painstakingly slow.
Me too, Shelly.
I just don't want to have to be taking it apart.
Katie Craft said, I'm making a quilt out of scraps from 9 quilts and adding in African fabric. I fussy cut the fabric from the other quilts and trying to let that go for this one. Cool. Russ said, wait, what? Wait, we're going to New York City? Yes, we're going to have a Saturdays with Steph, Slay Arts, New York City trip. Laura Lynn says, Google's flight from Halifax to New York City. That would be amazing, Laura Lynn. We'd love to meet you in person. Janet said, I'm amazed how you do so much, Stephanie, with having kiddos to look after as well. Well, I didn't have a UFO whip video this week because I didn't really get anything done. Because not only was I not feeling well, but my husband was gone all week, out of town. So, yeah, I don't always get that much done. Definitely this week was a very non-productive week, but that's okay.
Well, plus you didn't feel all that well, so.
No, I did not.
You must have been working really hard. You put all our Christmas boxes out.
I did. And my kids were so cute. They were actually fighting over the oldest two, who was going to help put them in the sacks. They were having fun. So, and then my youngest two wanted some of the things that were in the package. And I was like, no, you can't have that. You guys will see when you get it. But it was a family affair.
That'll be fun opening it when they arrive, when it arrives, knowing that they all contributed.
They
That's
helped
lovely.
pack it. Yeah. It's funny because I would like cut the fabric, the kids, I would fold it, or Sarah would fold it, and then Christopher was stuffing them in the envelope, and they were kind of arguing a couple times, like they wanted to take a break from their job, and he wanted to fold, and then she wanted to pack, but then she was like, you're not folding it right. So it was funny. So if y'all get something that's folded all kind of funky, it's because my kids help me.
Given that it's going to arrive right in the middle of Vlogmas, and you guys are so busy in Vlogmas, are you going to do a sew along with it, or I would think you're going to be too busy?
We'll
Have you
see.
got it scheduled? You'll see.
I may, because in December we don't have 2 puzzle mystery quilts, so because there's that break, until the next one starts again.
Oh yeah.
So one of those Saturdays I will probably have the time to do it. So yeah, we might. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie, you talking about Sarah saying that, like, as the oldest sister, I felt all of that for her.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right.
Yes. Yes. She was like, you can't fold it that way. They all have to go this way, and they all have to be the same, because he would fold it differently each way, each time. She was so funny. I was like, uh-oh, I think I passed my OCD on to her.
Consistency is life.
And you know how boys are. They're like, whatever, as long as it's folded, doesn't matter which way.
Exactly. Or balled up. Whatever.
Yeah. Laura Lynn said we would have so much fun. Yes, we would. That would be the best trip.
It would be such a great trip.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we would have so much fun. She said, hopefully it's nothing serious. No, I went to Quilt Market the week before and it was cold here and then it was 90 degrees and humid there. And then I came back to cold and I think I just got like a head cold thing. The worst thing was last weekend. It just totally zapped all my energy. And I'm used to only getting about 5 or 6 hours of sleep a night and then pretty much waking up and going until I go to bed. Sewing, taking care of my kids, shipping stuff out. It's just, that's what I do. And so this week, not having any energy has been a real bummer because I'll do things like I packed all my packages to send out to everybody, the Christmas project. And that took a few hours. After that, I was done. Like I needed to lay down and not do anything else. So my kids helped me. We went to the post office. I came home and they all piled in my bed and we just laid there and watched a movie, which is not like me. So that's been the hardest part, is just the no energy. But you know, it is
cute memory for them though.
It is. It was fun. It was fun laying there with all of them. Katie Kraft said, can you imagine packing and shipping 32,000 boxes like Missouri Star? What a headache. No. Mm-mm.
They have more help.
Yeah. They are sweet.
Are you completely sold out then, Stephanie?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Yep, I'm sold out and they're all out. So they're on the way to everybody. They are sweet little helpers, Laura Lynn. They're good kids. Russ said it can be folded anyway, unless it's sheets or towels. There's only one way for those. Karen Cox said, got shipping notification that it was finally, meaning my package, it is finally in Ohio. And she goes, I had to laugh because Karen Cox is in Ohio. So, and I'm in Ohio.
What trip did it take?
I have no idea. I'm wondering now. I should go look at her tracking and see where it went. I could drive it there faster.
Holy man.
That's funny. Laura Lynn said, I only speak from experience. That's why I asked about your health. Oh, thank you, Laura Lynn. I know you went through some crazy stuff and that whole thing for you. I just wanted to like pray you better for months. I can't believe everything you went through. But no, it's nothing like that. I just got a really pretty good head cold from, I think, traveling and all that. But let's see. Catherine said, did any of you guess the layout like Ian did? Nope. I didn't even have any of my clues out of the package. Did any of you guys guess and get it close or right?
I don't take them out of the package because then I would never know what package they needed to go back into.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not here, but Case Purple Wall did guess it.
She got it right? That's awesome.
Multiple iterations of it, but well, I shouldn't say multiple. She's probably over there on the other end typing right now, but she either had the arrows going in or out and she wasn't sure, so she posted a picture both ways. But otherwise, so yeah, she had it.
Wow, very cool. Good for her.
Well, that was two. They're slipping. That's two at the same time.
Janet asked if any of us are getting the Jenny's Christmas box. Yes, I did. And our good friend Stephen Bland of Bland Designs and the Idiot Quilter did. he and I opened it last year together, and we're going to do the same thing because we just had a blast opening it together. So
That was fun.
it was so much fun. So Terry said, I finished my village green today. Awesome. Which colorway did you have, So Terry? Russ said, I worked at a hotel many years ago. I know how to fold towels and sheets, both flat and fitted. Well, you need to come to my house then.
Yeah.
Laura Lynn said, thank you so much, Stephanie. It was seriously the worst experience of my life so far. I know. I felt like, too, there was like nothing they were doing and nothing anyone could do for you. And we wanted to. It was just terrible.
That's a helpless feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds awfully selfish to say. I mean, you were going through it, but it was it felt very helpless.
Well, I'm sure as
being on
helpless
this side.
as we felt, she felt even worse because they just couldn't give her a diagnosis. And then, you know, until it was like an emergency, they didn't figure anything out. And that's just terrible.
Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah, very scary. Oh, so Terry said she was sewing it while she was watching Mom and Pop earlier. That's awesome. She did the
Sweet
William.
William.
Awesome. That's a nice colorway. They all are.
Yeah.
Laura Lynn said it was almost too little too late. I know. I cannot wait. They can believe they waited until like your bowel burst. That's just, I'm just so happy that you got to the hospital in time.
Yeah, my mom had similar symptoms the whole way, and I kept like reliving it again and thinking, but it turned out to be a totally different diagnosis, but everything was very similar.
Oh gosh.
So I wanted to just go up there and say, and talk to the doctors and shake them and say, would you take care of this woman? She's sick.
Do something.
Yeah.
Quit sending her home.
Oh, big hugs to you too, Laura Lynn. We love you. It was like so hard to watch for so long and not see them helping you. That was just terrible. So here's a question, Laura Lynn, since you're in the chat. Are you planning on coming to QuiltCon or any of the shows in America this next year? I was in Quilt Canada this last year and you were sick, but I was hoping to meet you there, but I understand completely, believe me. But it was a good show and I'd like to go again, but I'm just curious if like you ever come down to shows here in the States.
Because February in Raleigh has got to be nicer. Less
at least
cold.
warmer. At least
warmer. Warmer. Which to me equals nicer. So I'm a simple human.
Yeah. I am so looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun. We will
But yeah,
see.
having a passport is going to help.
Yeah. I hope to got to deal with a passport first, but that won't be a problem. Gotcha. It would be awesome to have meetups. It sure would. That would be a blast. There's going to be a lot of people at QuiltCon, the YouTubers this year. I've talked to a lot of people saying that they're coming, so I think it's going to be great fun. And I've never been to QuiltCon before. Have you, Shannon?
No.
Yeah, this is my first QuiltCon. Of course, I think this is the closest it's ever been to us, right?
Well, I can't say. I don't actually know. I hadn't paid too much attention to those kinds of things the first couple of years.
Yeah. Janet said I would love to go to a retreat in the US. That would be fun. I was watching So Yeah the other night because they had their D-Stash on last night. So if you're looking for them tonight, they're not going to be on. And they were talking about, or somebody was talking about their retreat in February, how this lady's coming all the way from Ecuador.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Was
Candace
it somebody that they had met through missionary work, or just she found them on YouTube?
She's just a fan on their D-Stash.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's a long way to go for. Let's see. Candace said she's driving up from Atlanta. She'll be at QuiltCon. Awesome.
Yes.
Russ said he went to QuiltCon one day this past February. He needed to go more. It's awesome. Are you coming, Russ? Are you coming to Raleigh? Janet said I would love to go to QuiltCon. Tracy said, are any of you ladies going to Road to California? No, I would like to though sometime. Laura Lynn said,
I'll go with you, Tracy. Road trip.
oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, you guys could go together.
When is it?
Don't know.
Either.
Mom and Pop, Laura Lynn said, be right back. Sophie needs out. Oh, Russ is coming to Raleigh. Awesome.
Nice.
I couldn't remember if you were or not. I thought you had told me, but I just didn't remember. My brain's too full anymore.
I'm really going to need to get over this fear of flying thing really quick.
Yes, you will.
I'm
We'll have
missing
to
out on
fly
a lot.
somewhere together and I can hold your hand.
There we go.
Well,
Tracy-
I have spare bedrooms. You could fly over here.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm so for it. Oh my gosh.
Tracy said Philippa came from Australia this summer to the retreat. Yes, it was fun to meet her.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you develop all these relationships on YouTube, and but meeting face to face is surreal. And it was so wonderful to meet everybody. Yeah.
I gotta wait
So
a
you're going to have a
year.
ball. I know, right?
I have to wait a year to meet
It'll
Philippa.
go. I know, it'll go really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm already planning it.
Nice. Oh, Shelly, Tracy said it's in January and Gia's gonna go too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I might have to wait till next year. I mean, like, not this January, but the next one.
Yvonne Davidson just got here. She said, is anyone there doing the daffodil colorway? I haven't seen it revealed yet or had a chance to work on mine.
Ooh.
I have the daffodil, yes, but I didn't get clue 10 yet, so I don't have anything finalized. I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't get your clue yet, so yeah,
Yeah.
that makes it hard. since
Yeah.
the whole thing is built around that center block.
There's so much. Yeah. I was like, oh, well, there's really not a whole lot I can do.
Yeah. Yeah. So Terry said, so do you all have a favorite place to get your batting and a favorite kind? I haven't tried polyester yet. So I'll let the other ladies who also long arm answer that, but my favorite batting is Quilter's Dream Batting. And I use bamboo for myself, and I use cotton or cotton poly, depending on which the customer picks for customers. I know Shelly does long arms, so maybe you can speak to that too.
I just ordered a roll of batting from, of all places, Joann's, and it was a cotton bamboo. It was on sale for 179. I think it's 30 yards or something. It's long. It's a big, huge roll. And then they had, then I kind of ignored it, and then they sent me an email saying we're going to give you another 25% off. Take another look. It's like, okay.
Sounds like a plan.
So even with sales tax here, it was still like $142 for this huge roll. So hopefully that ought to keep me out of trouble for a little while.
So ignore my Joann cart for a little bit. Get more deals. Okay.
Well, I mean, it was literally at like an hour, like I looked at it and then I closed it down, and then I got one of those, have you left something behind?
Oh, got that.
Those emails.
Yeah.
So when they say, accept cookies, accept the cookies, because that's what does that.
Gotcha.
So I have to leave, but I do have the top done. I just don't, I'll have to do borders later.
Nice.
It's pretty large. Let's see if I can.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, it's pretty.
That's so pretty.
Love it, Carrie. Good job. And you got your small done already too, as well, right?
Oh yeah, I posted that on the Facebook page. It's all folded up and tucked away. So
No, it's fine. So you got 2 done though, so that's awesome.
yeah.
Good job.
Have to put the borders on, but thanks again, ladies. This has been great, and I'll see you at Carnival, and I'm sure I'll be sure to sign up for what's it called? Tree of Life.
Thank you so much, Carrie.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Carrie.
Bye, Carrie.
Bye.
What is the softest batting? Well, that will be something you have to determine yourself, because I think soft to some people are different than other people. I like bamboo. That to me is it's very soft, but it holds its, I don't know. I love bamboo. It's very drapey. I love it. That's my favorite, but
I think it depends on how close you quilt. If you do a lot of like half-inch apart quilting, like those lines that go across something, then you're going to have a stiffer quilt. But if you do something a little more open and airy, then it is softer.
yeah. Let's see. Katie Craft said, I don't like 100% poly, but I got a Warm and Natural 80/20 on sale at Joann's, and then used a 25% off coupon. Oh, that's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Del Marie said, Shannon, I was afraid of flying too, but I had to fly from Nevada to Massachusetts in the 80s and was terrified. So my husband and I took a flight from Reno to San Francisco. That helped tremendously.
Yeah. I used to fly all the time, like in the late 90s, early 2000s. Is that early aughts? Is that what that's called? Flew all the time for work. Absolutely loved it. It was so fast and just quick and easy. And then haven't flown since like 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And now the thought of it brings me to tears.
Oh gosh.
It's crazy.
Well, if you decide to start flying again, I will tell you that the one investment that I made this last year was the TSA pre-check. And all the hassle that you go through with the regular security, taking your shoes off, taking everything out of your bag, taking your coat off. If you're wearing a belt, you don't have to do any of that. It's amazing. And it makes it feel like you've gone almost, not quite, but almost back to what it was like to fly before 9/11.
Yeah.
So that was the best investment. And I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was, I want to say around 70, maybe $75, but it lasts for like 6 years or something.
Oh, wow.
Best investment I ever made. It's made flying this last year so much more palatable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like I'm like suddenly afraid of heights. When we went to St. Louis and saw the arch, I couldn't go up it because I was like, I will not make it. I will not make it.
I would be with you there. I'm afraid of heights. Actually, I'm not sure if it's the heights I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of falling.
Yeah. We like that first night we walked underneath of it and I just looked all the way up there and I thought, oh, so many bad images of just things going horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
No.
So at the Grand Canyon, there's this, and Shelly knows because she's laughing. There's this.
I wouldn't go there.
There's
the skywalk.
This skywalk thing that's a big, like U-shaped, glass floored thing that you walk on.
No.
And the first thing I'm afraid of heights. So the first thing we do, we walk out on the thing, my husband and I, he starts jumping on it and I go, nope. And I backed right off of it. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude. Like, I barely agreed to this in the first place. Now you're jumping on this thing. No.
I am very much afraid of heights, but I've been in a hot air balloon and that for some reason didn't scare me. But when I would hold my phone out to take pictures, my knees would go weak. So as long as I stayed inside, I was okay.
Oh yeah.
And
because you're just looking at the horizon.
Well, you're looking down, but you're not hanging off of it or something.
Yeah.
There was something that made my knees go weak and something that didn't. Oof. But I definitely could not do that glass sidewalk. No, thank you.
Oh no, that was terrible.
Oh my gosh, that would be terrifying.
Mm.
But as far as flying is concerned, is it would it scare you more to sit in an aisle and not see what's going on, or to sit at the window and see where you are when you're flying?
Oh no, I'm completely terrified of that. It doesn't matter if it's my time to go or not, but if it's the time for the guy next to me to go and I have to feel any kind of pain because of it, I'm not here for it.
Huh. Well, getting in a car is more dangerous.
Oh, I'm a statistics girl. That's my job. I fully am aware of the numbers.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the irrationality of the fear.
Yeah.
I guess you have to fly Qantas. Like in Rayman, when he would only fly Qantas.
Amount of crashes, yeah. Well, if you go to Quilt Market, then I'll have to come over to, and we'll have to fly out of Baltimore down to Houston together.
There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm such a mess.
Be like, I'm taking a detour to Baltimore first.
Yeah, I have a friend that feels the same way about flying. She flew a lot before and now she just for some reason can't do it. And I'm not sure. I don't know what changed or
it's wild, like, and frustrating to think, oh, the kids they're grown, I can go away and they won't burn down the house or anything. And now I'm like a big pansy. Like, well, I shouldn't be getting like just insanely less outgoing. The older I get, I should be more willing to just go at the drop of a hat. And oh well.
I like to fly because of the places it takes me.
Yeah.
So Terry wanted to know, can you wash bamboo as you would a cotton poly? Yes. I throw my quilts in the washing machine and they're just fine. Yep. Tracy said, just finished month 3 and starting month 4 of Carnival and getting caught up before month 5 gets here. Love the Allison Glass fabric. Awesome.
Oh, Tracy, that would have been me. That would have been me at the top of the little arch.
Greenland Quilter said, I've been thinking about testing some bamboo since I only use 100% cotton batting to see if I like it for small quilts. Bamboo is amazing. It feels like cotton, but it drapes more and it's lighter weight as far as like the overall heaviness of the quilt. But it's just as warm as cotton. I love bamboo. I'm a huge supporter of it. I use it for all my own quilts. So Jackie said I'm the same, Shannon, terrified of heights and enclosed spaces. Yep. Del Marie said at the Hoover Dam, there's a tour of the inside of the dam. There are grates to cross. When you look down all the way to the ground, I froze.
Yep. You just have to look straight ahead and go.
Yeah, we did that when I was a kid, Del Marie, and I think if I did it now, I would probably be the same. I would freeze. But when I was a kid, it didn't bother me, but now definitely it would.
There's a
Tracy,
bridge between here and Portland, Oregon. It's called the Bridge of the Gods, and it's privately owned. I think it costs $2 to cross it or something, but it has those metal grates. And even though you're driving in a car, it's like, look straight ahead, look straight ahead, look straight ahead, look straight ahead. Because it's so scary to drive over it because you can look through, you can see down.
Well, that bridge that, you know, the hotel you stayed in over here by the water, there's a bridge right there that went across the water. That's a drawbridge. So it's got those same like grates that you can see through. Every time I drive over it, I'm like, don't look down, don't look down. I know that's stupid. It's not, I'm not going anywhere, but
I know.
It's just unnerving. Janet said, I love flying. I go to the UK often to visit my daughter. That is a 16-hour flight. Ooh, it's a long flight.
Oh, there's so many good foodie places I want to go to. I wouldn't necessarily say England is a good foodie place, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it, Shannon. I know you can.
You can.
I was going to say, in Australia, you have to get over any kind of fear because you wouldn't get anywhere because we're an island. So to go anywhere apart from New Zealand is minimum 8 hours. So, yeah.
Russ said, one day I walked to Maine from New Hampshire. It was just crossing a bridge. The bridge had a graded walkway. My foot refused to set down on it like in cartoons. Katie Kraft said, I used to fly every week for work. Bob's a helicopter pilot, and I went with him on many flights. See, that's something you'll never find me in a helicopter. I'll go in an airplane, no problem. I'm never getting in a helicopter. Chesko is here. Hi, Chesko. Good to see you. He said he just stopped in to say hi. Good to see you.
Hey.
Jackie said, when I was about 14, we did a tour of the pyramids near Mexico City. I couldn't walk the interior stairs. Is it because they were steep and narrow, or I'm assuming that's why?
Maybe claustrophobic.
Maybe, yeah.
And England has great curry.
I've heard that.
Yeah, because they colonized India and they brought it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get Shannon Brave and we'll all take a trip to England together to get curry.
I'm in.
I'm into, I love, you know, Shelly, I love me some Indian food. We could all go over there for the big quilt show they have every summer.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm either going to need a higher paying job or to marry a sugar daddy.
That's too funny.
Going on the wedding, maybe you have a yacht and then you don't have to fly.
Oh gosh. Oh, let's see. Oh, Jackie said it was enclosed and musty, the inside the pyramids. Yeah. Oof. Yvonne said, I'm not afraid of heights. I can ride in, I could ride in a glass elevator and love it, but I can't be within 10 feet of an open edge that is high.
Mm.
I hear that. Tamara said, I love the helicopter from Vegas to the Grand Canyon. You know what, Tamara, my husband did that. Keith did that and he loved it. He couldn't, I wouldn't get on it, but he took it where it went to the floor of the canyon. And then he had to like climb out of the canyon up this like, I don't know, rickety. He sent me the picture and I'm like, did you get life insurance on yourself before you did this?
Did you think of the family? What are you doing?
Well, I would have done it the other way. I would have climbed down and then had the helicopter bring me back up.
Yeah. Katie Kraft said I had wonderful Indian food for lunch yesterday. Awesome. That's my favorite food. And the closest Indian place to us is about an hour away. So we don't get it too often.
That's date night material right there.
Right. So Terry said, I love flying, but I do have a fear of heights. Like on amusement park rides, as long as I'm strapped in, I'm fine. So funny story. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but my husband and I met at an amusement park when we worked there when we were in college, and that's where we met. And I actually worked on a roller coaster, even though I was terrified of heights. And there was one time where a train stopped on the lift hill because somebody took their seatbelt off. And when that happens, somebody has to walk up there. Well, I was elected. I don't know why, but
oh no,
to walk up there. And I was okay going up and, you know, making sure everybody was strapped in and, you know, wagging my finger at the person saying, don't do this again. But then walking back down, I thought I was going to have a panic attack right there and then, because the stairs were about yay wide, like maybe 8 inches wide, and going down, like you're going downhill, you feel like you're going to fall. And it was, oh man, that was rough.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But that is the most adorable thing in the world that you two met at an amusement park.
Yeah.
Working your job in college.
We did. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm done with the center and I get to work on the chevrons now.
Nice.
And mine's the black and white one. I guess I have to go way back.
Yeah.
Oh,
it looks good.
Can you see it? Sorry.
Yes.
yeah, that's awesome.
I love it.
So pretty.
Anybody see any mistakes?
Where's Walter? I should tell Stephen we're finishing a quilt. We need Walter to be here and watch.
That's right. Just snap a picture and send it.
No, it looks really good, Shelley.
Nadine just reminded me that I said I would fly over to France to teach her FPP. See, I gotta get over my fear.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Because France has some good food.
Yes, they do. Not that I've been there, but I've been to French restaurants.
Yeah. Jackie said, my dad climbed from the Havasupai and the floor of the Grand Canyon to the rim. That's what Keith did. They landed down in the Indian reservation and then they climbed up out. For what reason, I don't know, other than to make me nuts. But
that sounds an awful lot like hiking.
Sorry, what?
It just sounds an awful lot like too much hiking.
Oh, well, he didn't tell me till after either that they were doing this and climbing out on this little tiny like ladder rope thing. And I was like, you what?
Oh.
Was this a team building thing for work or something?
No, something he loves like crazy stuff like that. Like he has gone to like Toronto and walked on the tower there on the outside of it on like in a harness. And I'm like, are you nuts? It's like, I don't know.
No.
He likes that stuff. He's just crazy.
What city is it that they have the like the amusement park on top of the hotel?
That's Las Vegas.
That's Las Vegas.
That's Vegas, where you slide out over top.
No, thank
Lord
you.
have mercy.
Yeah,
No,
they
thank you.
have. He did that there too, where they have like a bungee that you jump off of the building and it goes all the way down to the ground. I'm like, you're
No.
completely mental. And he wants to go to Australia, Philippa. Well, so I make it to visit you, and maybe he'll die while we're there. I don't know, because he wants to walk over the coat hanger. I'm like, you're insane.
Oh yeah, I was going to say it's a thing here to climb up all our bridges,
Yep.
and you could be driving under a bridge into the city, and all these people are walking up
Yeah.
the I don't know what those things, the spans right up to the top. They walk up there, and I'm like, you're insane.
I
But
know
there's
that's what he wants to do. I'm like, you're
yeah,
crazy, dude.
I can't
yeah,
even
there's
watch a
you can
video of that.
yeah, but all the cities are doing it now. Like you can go up the one in Sydney. What's it called? The one.
Yeah, the coat hanger.
Eh,
Yeah.
yeah, that one. And Brisbane, we have one as well, so you can climb up that. I think New Zealand is doing it as well, but it's a real thing to climb all these bridges. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, I, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Nope, that's just bad, dumb, and wrong. Not for me.
Yeah, me either. Nope.
I can't even watch the videos of it. Even the videos make me wet my pants.
I know, right? And the same thing with jumping out of planes. Like, I want to go in a plane and go somewhere. Why would you jump out?
That's what I
No
said.
reason. No reason.
Yeah,
He wants to do that
but
too, but he hasn't. That's one thing he hasn't done yet. And I'm like, why do you want to jump out of a perfectly good airplane?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, if
My
the
mother-in-law
plane is
was like that.
if you have a parachute and the plane is crashing, I understand. But it's perfectly fine. Why?
Yeah, my mother-in-law did it, and she was like 75.
Oh
She
my
went,
gosh.
yeah, but she liked to do those extremes. But when I asked her, like, all of a sudden she turned 65 and she started doing all these crazy stuff. But the thrill, she said, it's just exhilarating. And I guess they get a real rush out of it.
Yeah.
But she did all kinds of things. Like she jumped off a cliff on one of those heights that fly. Like she did that. Like I
Uh-huh.
think she was, yeah, around 70, 75.
Oh wow.
But
I
the
get enough
thrill
of a
of it.
rush buying fabric.
Those kind of people probably think we're real boring.
That's okay.
I'm
More
okay with that
fabric for
too.
me.
I know. I'm okay with that too. Totally. Let's see. Delmarie said, bye everyone. I'm going to see Tim Allen at the Hard Rock Cafe in Sacramento tonight. Awesome. I hope you have a great time. That's fun. Tamara said, our chopper set us down in the Grand Canyon, prepared lunch, and flew us out. That's cool. No, Keith actually paid to be put down there and climb out. I'm like, okay.
You paid extra for it even.
Yes, I think he did. Let's see.
Now, maybe if they set a donkey down there to schlep me back up, that would be okay. But
Yeah.
Russ
I
said,
don't
I jumped out of a plane once. It was fun. The plane had purple velour interior, so it made you want to leave. Janet said New Zealand, and I'm going to kill this. I know it. Sorry, people from over there. Rotorua is the best place for crazy thrills. Candace said quilting never killed anyone. That's right. I know every time he does one of those things, I'm like, why do you want to leave me? Am I that horrible? I'll be fine. Okay. Shelley, have you done a black and white quilt before?
I did the one that was black and white with a little bit of yellow.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the other colorways. I don't remember which one it was.
Mm-hmm.
It came out really pretty.
I've never done just a black, just solid, or just only black and white before. I really am loving this.
Mm-hmm. But then I haven't had a cotton cuts quilt that I've made that I didn't like. So
Yeah.
they always come out really fun.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one was Olympia. I did the Nadia color that's actually really similar in colors to the ones behind you.
Yeah,
But
I remember that one. Didn't it have mice or something on it?
It did.
Yeah, yeah. That one was
And
really cute.
It was really pretty. I think that's kind of why I'm leaning towards that pastel again this time.
Yeah. Well, Sarah really liked this one that's on the wall behind me, this peony, and she doesn't know it yet, but she's going to get this one. So. Russ said quilting never killed anyone. Now I'm all envisioning a thriller movie where people start vanishing because they used fabric scissors to cut paper.
Actually, I read a really good series of mysteries about quilting, about a little quilt shop, and they were solving mysteries of people who died in town and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So in those books, quilting killed people.
Oh. Sign up for this quilting retreat. Maybe you'll come back. Maybe you won't.
Now that's a marketing ploy.
Right. Katie Kraft said going on a ski lift was scary. I had to pretend I wasn't bothered. Those you just can't look down. Don't look down. Janet said I'm doing the same colorway as the one behind you, Stephanie. Oh, cool. It's really pretty. I think my daughter's gonna love it. Jackie said, when does the Cotton Cuts Mystery Table Runner start? So that begins on November 20th. They email you the first clue, and Shannon and Russ of Quilt Meets World and I are all going to sew it together. And the first day is going to be on Russ's channel on the 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern. The second day, which is the 22nd, will be on Shannon's channel at 6 p.m. And these are all Eastern times. And then the third day, which is the 24th, the day after Thanksgiving here in the States, is going to be 11 a.m. on my channel. And then 2 days later, Sunday, the 26th, will be back on Shannon's channel at 11 a.m. because we're going to take over her brunch slot.
Works perfectly.
And then, what?
It works perfectly.
Yeah. And then the 28th, which is Tuesday, the 28th, is back on Russ's channel at 6 p.m. And then we'll finish on my channel on the 30th at 6 p.m. So if you got the mini mystery from Cotton Cuts, it's a table runner. It's going to work just like this puzzle mystery quilt did, but obviously it's going to be faster and smaller. And we should be able to get it done by the 30th. That way you can finish it, quilt it, all that in time for the holidays. So that's going to be a fun, quick little project.
And there were still some available. So
yes.
Do they email the clues on that one?
What's that?
Do they email the clues on that one?
They do. They email them and you get it every 2 days. So the 20th, 22nd, 24th, 26th, 28th, and 30th.
But you get the whole kit together.
You get the whole kit together, plus the backing is included. So you have everything, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, there was still some available if any of you out there are interested. Like I said, they're shipping them already, so you should be able to get it in time still if you order it now. And And it's just going to be a fun, quick little project that we can finish before Christmas. So
Yeah.
Quilting retreat, murder mystery weekend. I'm in, said Russ. That would be fun. Oh, Katie said someone died at a retreat in one of those books. Oh, kind of being funny, but that's really funny.
Oh, we could totally do a murder mystery retreat here. I know because of the improv troupe and the theater that I work with, I know a ton of actors who would totally be game for that.
That would be cool.
That would be so much fun.
That would be a ton of fun.
How do we make that happen?
That would be awesome, Shannon. Shannon said, I don't know. Shannon Rhodes said, hi, Shannon. Said, I don't know how you can all chat and put this puzzle together. I have mine laying out of my bed and hope to get it finished before tonight, or else we'll be sleeping on the couch.
Shannon,
Jackie,
come on over. I'll teach you how to talk and sew.
there you go. Jackie said, ordered it today. Awesome.
Yay.
Hi, Linda. Jack the Ripper would be a weapon used.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, Shannon and I sewed together last Tuesday.
Oh, did you? How fun.
It was really fun.
Good.
Oh, we would have to get Walter's input. Is it better to knife somebody with fabric scissors or fabric shears?
Well, since he didn't like those fabric shears, or scissors, he might be more willing to part with those. So
yeah,
we'll do it with the fabric scissors. Oh, that was funny.
It was.
I think that was a heated debate in their household, so maybe we shouldn't bring it up.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I might be the one murdered.
I'm terrible at solving those things. I love reading them, but I'm terrible at solving them. I would either be the murdered one or I would be the last one to figure it out. You'd have to tell me who did it and why. I follow every red herring. I'm really good at that.
Oh, you saying that, Shelly? Now I want to go watch the movie Clue.
I love that movie. I was just gonna say that she needs to like study up and watch the movie Clue.
I've watched that. Yeah. I love Tim Curry.
I do too.
Did any of you guys ever get into those dinner party murder mystery boxes?
I've been to those. I can never figure it out.
They were so much fun. We really got into them here, and it was, you had to dress up as your character, and you had to be that person as soon as you walk through the door. And it was so much fun. I think I did every single box with a group of specific friends that liked to get into that kind of thing, and then you would find out, I think, at the first clue who was the one that murdered and who was the murderer, but you had to, poker face the whole time. And then we would do dinner, so everybody would bring a meal to go with a different stage, and you would just sit there and go through the clues. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And
I think Carrie's ready to show.
Oh,
so pretty.
How pretty.
That's not caught. Oh my gosh.
Look at
that is pretty.
just looking at the difference between
That's
the
so
one
pretty.
behind Stephanie in the peony and then that. It's amazing.
That's
like
so
what
pretty.
pops
Yeah.
out differently.
It's the same pattern.
Yeah.
It's just the fabric is totally making it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
her center pops out more because it's darker and
Is that darker?
Yes.
Yeah.
but then my
Yeah.
like these parts show up more the
Yep.
thing. Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, how pretty.
Thanks to these groups, though, it's actually done and in one piece.
Nice. I just love that chroma fabric. That's so pretty.
So, Karen, can you hold up your colorway? Because this is what I was looking at when you see them all, because this is my first. So when you see them all come together, they look so different to the colorway sheet that you get. So it's influencing me on what I'm going to decide on for Tree of Life. See,
So
look at
there's
that.
the
Yeah.
See, they all blend together, but when your quilt's together, like you've just done, it pops and stands out.
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yeah.
think it
Ah,
makes a difference too because the one color E seems to only have been in clue 10. It's only the center and the border. I don't think it was used very much other than that.
Oh,
I'm just
Yeah.
looking. Yeah, there's a couple of spots where there's triangles, but largely it's just the border and the center square. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but yeah, the one fabric is hardly used. That I think that helps make everything else stand out.
you know, now that you say that, Karen, I'm looking at mine, and mine's just the center and the border, and then a couple little triangles
Yeah,
along
just the
here.
triangles. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So,
right.
and I think just with the shading of it all, like if you're looking at this, the binding, the one, and then this one, like these two are the same, but this one is the one that's rarely used. So I don't know if it makes it look like it's going to be half the quilt is dark,
Yeah.
whereas it's not used the same. So it's interesting.
Love it. Yours looks great.
It looks done. Yes.
Yeah.
Russ said, "Ooh, Clue, I should watch that tonight and pick a random ending." I actually like when you play all three endings. I think that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon said to you, Philippa, yes, we have done the murder mystery things, and they're really fun. I haven't, but I'm sure I would love it. Catherine wanted to know, Karen, what was your colorway called?
It's called cornflower.
Cornflower. And that was the chroma fabric, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And chroma is a basic from Northcott, so you can get it all the time. It's beautiful.
we should do one of those murder mystery boxes at our retreat next year.
That would be fun.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be a ton of fun, yeah. Especially since it's not like a project retreat, so we'd have a little more time.
They did it for my work Christmas party the one year. So there was a few people in the crowd, but when they walked in, the actors had said, "Hey, you're super bubbly. You look outgoing. We're gonna have you do some of these parts," but you only knew about it after you arrived already in your Christmas finery, and it was just over like the mealtime, 2.5, 3 hours kind of thing for the Christmas party. That was it. So it definitely would fit into a retreat time, like
Oh, that would be a
neat.
blast.
That's fun. I want to show up dressed like Miss Peacock.
Awesome. The thing I'm addicted to lately is those escape rooms. I love those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really fun. I've only done 2 of them and we didn't get out either time.
You didn't?
No,
Oh,
but we were with kids.
I'm sorry,
And
what?
We were with kids and we didn't really want the adults to like take over
Yeah.
and act like they, knew all the answers. We wanted the kids to have to try to figure it out too.
We did one with the improv troupe, and the couple in the troupe, their 12-year-old son came with us.
Uh-huh.
And he's the one that saved the day because him just being so small shoved his, it was supposed to be a prison. And so we were in different cells, and he shoved his hand in the toilet and got the key. like immediately, but that wasn't until like clue like 7 or whatever.
Right.
So we immediately are like, sweet, we're out of here.
That's cool.
But just because he was nosy and 12.
That's fun.
Yeah, we had a key drop from the ceiling that happened that wasn't supposed to. It malfunctioned somehow. And then they came in and they said, this wasn't supposed to drop until this point, so we'll tell you when you get to that point.
Oh,
And then we were only off by a couple minutes, but I think if it had worked like it was supposed to, we would have been.
oh.
The other one was a space one, and we were just totally clueless. We had to call for help twice.
Oh,
And I felt really dumb because it was supposed to be the easiest one.
oh. You know, though,
I think
I've
they
done
do that
one.
on purpose
sorry.
to get in your head.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've done ones that said they were easier and we didn't get out. Well, no, we got out of it, but it took the entire time. And then we've done ones that were harder. Like we just did one. My husband and I just had our anniversary in October, and we went out to dinner. And we went to an escape room. We did one that was like an art heist, and it said it was like a 9 out of 10, and we got out in 31 minutes.
Wow.
It, I don't know. It was easier to me, so I'm not sure. Of course, he warned the other couple because they put us in with another couple. He's like, she's really competitive. I'm just going to warn you now. He's like, she gets into these rooms and she turns into like a different human being.
The tiger comes out.
So we probably would have got done faster, except I was kind of holding back because I was trying to let them do stuff. But at some points I was looking at them going, okay, hurry up or I'm taking over.
So we know if artwork starts disappearing in the greater Ohio area.
Right.
Yeah, I would like to do more of them because they are fun.
They're fun. Yeah.
I do think you've got to be careful as to who you do them with. I've done a few, and then I did a group one for a party, and then unlike Stephanie, she didn't hold back, and there was a person in the group, and she took over, and she wouldn't let. Not that she wouldn't let, but she had to do it all, and she wouldn't let any of us try and do it. And so, in the end, and she was extremely competitive, and in the end, she was then boasting about how she did all the clues and we did nothing. And so you have to be a little particular as to who you go with.
Yeah.
Because I've done other ones, and everybody works together, right? Because yeah, but they're fun. I did one in Sydney with my daughter Sydney, and
Uh-huh.
it was an Alice in Wonderland one, and it was fabulous. It was
that's
really cool.
fun.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
cool.
I think I'm not sure whether it was designed for the kids, but we had a great time.
Yeah. I did with my kids on Sarah's last birthday, a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be
She
fun.
had to find like the golden tickets. It was so much fun.
Yeah. Mm.
Shannon said I have one of the murder mystery boxes in my closet that we do. It's called Pasta, Passion, and Pistols. I love it.
Is that Shannon Rhodes?
Yeah, Shannon Rhodes. Yeah.
She's a hoot of fun. She'd be great to do a murder mystery with.
Oh yes, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody else hate this little heart thing? Because I can't ever read the comment right there.
Oh,
The placement of it is weird.
if you turn your iPad up and down, it's not as bad.
Oh, I don't have an iPad.
Yeah, it's in the way on my phone.
Is the quilt that you are working on? Wait, is the quilt you are now working on that is behind you? That one is the Village Green Puzzle Mystery Quilt Peony, and that one's done. I've got all the borders on it. And I'm working on, that's the small. I'm working on the large colorway, the black. So this is the one I'm working on right now. And I'm talking more than sewing, so it's not going to be done tonight, which is okay.
My husband has a friend over, so I may be finishing mine tonight just because I don't really want to sit around and talk about cars.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Oh gosh, those 2 hours went fast. I didn't realize it's like 7 o'clock already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Karen finished. Philip is finished. I'm not, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Shelly, how are you going? Shelly Stewart.
Oh,
Or Shelly Clark, both of you.
I have all 3 of the sections complete, but I don't have it put together yet. It's hanging on the wall and on my
Nice.
board. So
Awesome.
I
I
had to
have the
get
middle done, and I'm working on some of the chevrons. So
Very nice.
I might
You all will
rip
have to
a couple.
hold me accountable for when it does get here to actually finish them.
So how about we do this? Because I got to run because I got to feed my crew. How about, because I think all of you are doing carnival, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't finish and show tonight, Shelly Stewart, Shelly Clark, and Shannon, and I got to finish my black one. How about we bring it for carnival next month and show them finished?
Cool.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
I like it.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Okay, so coming up next month, we're going to work on carnival, but we won't have puzzle mystery quilt, so we'll have a little break from that until February. But don't forget that signups are coming, and that's, remind me, Shannon, November 30th?
Yes.
Yes, that's the early sign up, right?
Early sign up. Yep.
So
December
early
1st.
sign up, November 30th. So if you just did or you did Village Green, you can sign up on the 30th. If you did not do Village Green, you can sign up on December 1st. And if you want your choice of colorway, make sure you get there right when they open. I've never seen them sell out the day before of any colors, but they do sell out very quickly the day of. So make sure you go and pick your color. And then if you bought or purchased the mini mystery, the holiday Rosa Your Way table runner thingy, that starts November 20th, and they're going to email the clues every 2 days until the 30th, which is the last day. Again, Shannon, Russ, and I are going to be sewing that together. So if you want to hop on over and sew it with us, we'd love to have you sewing with us. We're really looking forward to doing that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get Russ's feet wet with sewing live with other people. So on his channel, because he's never done that. So
we got him to do Zoom, Canva. But
I know. We blew his mind in this last week. We introduced him to a whole bunch of new things. So I'm excited to get him doing that and opening his channel up to other things because he's such a great guy. I think that expanding that for him would be great. So we're going to start that on Russ's channel, then go to Shannon's, then my channel, and we'll just kind of rotate. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Monday is the next Fort Worth Fabric Studio Lighted Up Clues. So if you guys are doing that along with me, that's on Monday. And then Wednesday is the sew day with my friend Stephen Bland of Bland Designs, the Idiot Quilter, and I. So if you're off that day, if you work, or if you're retired and you want to come over and sew with friends, we sew all day. You can come and go as you want. It starts at 9 a.m. Eastern time. But you don't have to come at 9 a.m. You can come later in the afternoon, especially for those folks on the West Coast, or, that's pretty early for you. I don't think you want to be up at sewing at 6 a.m., although maybe you are an early bird. That's about all I've got. Shannon, what do you have coming up? I know you have your brunch tomorrow.
Brunch tomorrow. I'll be working on the 4S collaboration Christmas quilt that it's turned into.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow. And then Thursday morning, my podcast will come out, which that's pre-recorded. So you can watch it whenever you've got time. So that's what's coming up next.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Well,
Question, Shannon, about the next Cotton Cuts one, because I think you mentioned that Ingrid was taking over the administration of our group. So when we sign up on November 30, do we still put in Slay Arts as our code for our group?
So they are not doing a code. They're for this one. They didn't for Carnival. They're not going to do it for this one again. They're not going to do a code. It's going to be the spreadsheet that, and I need to email everybody tonight Ingrid's email address. That's good. That I need that reminder. It will be the spreadsheet that she sends them. They'll match that to everybody that has signed up. Mm-hmm. You can put in Stephanie's name as who sent you. You can put my name in. Ingrid's taken over, so you can put Ingrid's name in. If you have an ambassador, please feel free to still support your ambassador. Absolutely. But you can't stack those discounts. They're 10% and are 20. Like you can't. As fun as I think that would be.
Right. So basically what Shannon is saying is you can put somebody that, like, as a referral, like you can say, Shannon referred me to the Puzzle Mystery Quilt, or Stephanie, or whatever. But if you put in one of the ambassadors who has the discount, you can't get their discount and our group discount. And from what I understand, our group discount, if we get enough people, is actually better than an ambassador discount. So that's kind of, Yeah. So.
Yeah, it is, but it does make me feel like, because I know, like, Sean, they work at it. They do it on their channels too and stuff. So if you are supporting an ambassador, I completely, you're still, please feel free to come and sew with us, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so you won't have to put in anything particular, like it was like Shannon Village or something for this one. It won't be anything particular like that.
Yep.
Thank you. Have they said whether or not they're going to sell like the whole package again, or?
They have not said that they aren't going to, and that was the big thing for them, was to make sure everybody was getting their clues, that they were doing that. So I don't think there'd been any talk about not doing that again.
Okay.
Right. I would imagine that they would, because I think it took care of a lot of the headaches with the shipping that they had in the previous clues.
Well, people getting charged more at their post offices, or just not coming for weeks at a time. Yeah. Which is out of their hands.
Yeah, that helped for me for Village Green, because I was one of those people who, for some reason or another, the post office thought they didn't charge Cotton Cuts enough. So every time I had to go to the post office and go get my clue, which was a pain in the tush. Yeah. So it wasn't even really about the money. It was more about the hour-long round trip, Yeah. So, yeah. So I'd imagine, just based on that they're going to do that again.
Yep.
So. All right. Well, I think that's it. And the 2-color quilt challenge. So if you
21st
get those quilts done, send us a picture by, I would say, midnight on the 20th?
Yep.
Yeah, so Shannon doesn't have to rush to put them in the slideshow. But midnight on the 20th, which is Monday, not this Monday, the following Monday, and we will put your final quilt, and it doesn't have to be quilted, just your top. Somebody asked me that question, if it had to be quilted. No, it doesn't have to be quilted and bound. I'm going to be lucky to have mine done.
Mine will not be quilted.
The quilt top done, yeah. Send us a picture and we'll put it in the slideshow, and we'll show you our final put together and everybody else's final put together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited, because we've seen people's blocks along the way, but it'll be really cool to see them all like put together in one thing, especially some of the different colored ones, like Ingrid's and people that used sort of different colors that I never would have thought to put together. I'm excited to see those. So
Yep.
yeah, so make sure you are shuttling those on over to me or Shannon or both. And then we'll meet on the 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern time to show all those. So lots of stuff coming up in the next few weeks. All right, everybody. Well, thanks again for being here. All the ladies here on Zoom, I really appreciate you. And all of you there at home, it was great to see you all this evening, and I hope to see you over the next few weeks here on my channel, Shannon's channel, all the other creators' channels. There's lots of people out there for you. So thanks for being here. Take care and have a great week. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.